Welcome to AFAC's number one stop to entertainment and trending news. Now, over 4 months ago, I shared with you guys a video here of a father of two who left his family for his Ukrainian refugee girlfriend. He dumped his wife of 10 years. Now, her name is Lorna. She's the lady that you see right now on your screen, and I will link the video somewhere on the screen just in case you had missed it. But this is the video itself. Father of two leaves wife of 10 years for Ukrainian refugee. Just give you guys a quick rundown for those who might have missed it. So Lorna was left completely heartbroken after her partner left her for Sofiia that you see right now on your screen. Now, during this time when people are opening their houses to invite Ukrainian refugees, there were a lot of things that were happening during that time. I'd shared that on that video. And men, especially single men, were opening their homes to allow some of the Ukrainian refugees who are desperate to have a place to stay, invite them into their home. And during that time, domestic violence had really increased. There was a lot of abuse because these women had basically nowhere to go, and they were even falling into the arms of very dangerous people. And there were even situations where some women were being kicked out of the homes that they were let into. And in some situations, some families actually did not like to have the Ukrainian refugees in their homes because they did not like some of the things that they were cooking. They did not like the smell, and hence they were kicked out. I have all the details in that video that I shared as to what was happening at that time. So let's get back to Tony and Sofiia. So at that time, Lorna had shared that she was very sure and believed that Sofiia had set eyes on her husband, and she actually said she wanted him and she took him. She added she didn't care about the devastation that was left behind. Everything I knew had been turned on its head in the space of 2 weeks. She had shared that she had decided to do the right thing to do, to put a roof over someone's head and help them when they were in desperate need, and that is how Sofiia repaid her for giving her a home by taking her husband. Now, the family had taken Sofiia in an effort to do their bit to help Ukrainians fleeing the Russian invasion, with Tony even sharing that he wanted to do the right thing and that she was the first person to get in touch on a Facebook page where he offered to house a refugee under the government scheme. So Sofiia flew to Manchester on May 4th after waiting for weeks in Berlin for her UK visa to be approved. And Tony shared that he and Sofiia quickly developed a connection, and while his 6-year-old and 3-year-old daughters also took a liking to her, his partner of 10 years did not. And so this is how these two ended up bonding. Tony speaks Slovakian and he will be able to talk to Sofiia, who spoke Ukrainian, and these two languages are mutually intelligible. And so as these two were conversing, Lorna was left not understanding what they were talking about. But Tony did put out, as they were talking, it was nothing more than that. Just that. But they ended up falling in love with each other. They would go to the gym together, and as they rode to the gym together, they ended up talking a lot. They got home, they ended up getting a little bit physical. They started getting excuses to touch and brush against each other, and he actually did share that there was very flirtatious moments, but insisted that during that time there was nothing more than that besides the flirtations. So problems started happening in the house. There was a lot of arguments, lots of drama. Lorna was not taking it anymore. She was getting jealous. These two were hanging around each other, following each other all the time, and that is when she just had enough. And the Ukrainian refugee, that is Sofiia, was also feeling the heat, and she was breaking down in tears, and she decided that she was not going to live with this couple anymore. And that is when Tony decided to tell his wife that if Sofiia is leaving, he is leaving too. And that is when the pair, that is Tony and Sofiia, packed their bags and moved in with Tony's mother and father, although they were looking at properties to move into at that time. Now, here is the update. The couple are no longer together. Now, in my video, I had shared with you guys people's comments. People are saying that he was going to be dumped by Sofiia the moment she gets her papers. But I think we can say it has happened the other way around. Tony is the one who has ended up dumping Sofiia. Sofiia has been left heartbroken. She has been begging Tony to take her back, that they should work things out. But apparently, months after they moved in with the parents, there was a row between the couple where she allegedly, that is Sofiia, rammed a knife into the wall in the kitchen several times while she was drunk. Sofiia is alleged to have been arrested twice and was warned by cops to not contact Tony, but he agreed to call her and let her know that he was closing the book for good on their whirlwind relationship. She shared that she was not going to give up on Tony despite him rejecting her. In a statement that she told the Mail, she said, "It's a very difficult time for me as I love him very much. I can't let go so easily and I'm lost here without any friends or family. I have told him that I will never drink again and that we could live happily together if he just gives me one more chance. But he is refusing and I don't know what to do next. I may have to go back to Ukraine because I can't live like this much longer. My family want me back." Tony, on the other hand, shared, "I'm not heartless. I do feel sorry for her, but relationships do come to an end and this one is over." Now, he might have dumped his mistress, but the ex-wife is not taking him back as she has already moved on as well and is seeing a new man. But apparently there was a ban that Tony was not able to see his children or his ex. Now the judge lifted that ban and he actually marked that moment by collecting his daughters from school and taking them to the park. Lorna also joined them, but she shut down any chance of going back to him, saying that she was now seeing a new man. She shared, "He's actually a wonderful father who loves his daughters to bits. I know he has missed them a lot, but I had to get a court order against him because I was really worried in case his girlfriend, who he left me for, persuaded him to run away to Ukraine with her and our daughters." According to Lorna, Tony is fine with her having a new partner. Now, from how things look, Tony is single. His wife or ex of 10 years is not taking him back, and of course he has dumped his mistress as well. So that is the update. I felt that I should update you guys on this video that I had shared with you guys a few months ago. Thanks so much for watching. You're up to date. Please subscribe if you haven't. Also turn on your post notification so you're notified once new uploads are up, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.